If you ain't trying to change the franchise or the culture, don't give me. So you should know history repeats itself over and over and over, and I've done it over and over and over, so it should be no question why an NFL franchise should pick me.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I mean, you got to back it up. What happens when you have somebody who's braggadocio or braggadocious? They're waiting for you to fall. And the first time I ever realized that was Muhammad Ali. What he was saying, but he was backing it up. And then all of a sudden, you had a portion of the population just waiting for him to get dropped. And then he gets suspended for the Vietnam War boycott. He comes back, he fights Joe Frazier, and Joe Frazier beats him. And then it was like, yep, he got shut up. Temporarily. But Shedeur Sanders, what he did when he was in college at 2 different programs, and now he's saying if you don't want to turn your franchise around, which who wouldn't want to turn their franchise around if you're the Giants or the Jets? You know what? Why did you pass on Shedeur Sanders? We didn't want to turn the franchise around. We're happy. We're happy where we are right now. Hey, he's cocky. He's confident. He's Deion's kid. Whatever he says is going to garner some headlines. If Cam Ward said this, we wouldn't react. Media wouldn't react. It's very formulaic. But Cam Ward should feel that way. Like I want a quarterback who wants to change, the culture, that we are going to be a competitive team. I just don't know if he's a great quarterback. Now, I voted him 3rd in the Heisman. So, I put my money where my mouth is. I saw him. He played hard. He took hits. He's tough. But I don't know if I don't know what he does really, really well. I don't know if he's just a really good all-around quarterback, but we don't talk about his ability to run. And Steve Young came on how many weeks in a row and talked about in today's game, there's so much real estate that's available if you can run. So it is important. But I don't know if we ever saw Shedeur Sanders run where you go, hey, he's got some of Deion's speed. But he does keep plays alive, which is another element that we look for in our quarterbacks. But I'm going with the Hall of Famer Steve Young, who says it's so easy. If you're able to run, there's so much turf out there that's yours. You need a quarterback to take advantage of that. Yeah, Paulie.
Do you guys, and this is obvious maybe, have a natural trust of the son of a star NFL player that it's going to be good? It won't be a bust. Every quarterback could be a bust. When I look at certain players, I'm like, well, he's Deion's son. He knows the route. He knows the dangers. He knows everything because of his dad.
I think if he played the same position, I might feel differently. If he was Travis Hunter playing cornerback, then you'd be like, man, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. I don't know. I mean, Shedeur has been raised to be a quarterback. He sought advice from Tom Brady and some of the other greats. And, he played well at Jackson State, and he played well at Colorado. I just don't know. This is where the scouts will say he would be the 5th, 6th, 7th quarterback in last year's draft. Is he going to be a great quarterback? Is he going to be an NFL quarterback? And there's a big difference in that. If I'm taking you in the top 3, I am projecting that you're going to be a franchise quarterback. Whoever takes Cam Ward is thinking Cam Ward's going to be their quarterback for a long time. And rightfully so. Or don't take him up top. But if the Giants and the Jets are talking about moving up, okay, you have to be a franchise quarterback and you have to do it in New York. So you add the degree of difficulty there. But, I mean, he's grown up in the spotlight, so I don't think that bothers him. He's confident. I just don't know, is he just a pocket quarterback? Is he a Dak Prescott kind of quarterback? Can he be Jalen Hurts? Once again, I'm not sure what the scouts – I don't know who his comp is. That's why I'd be curious. Paul, if you can see, I don't know if any of the scouts, any of these draft guys have a comp for Shedeur Sanders. Yes, Seton?
Yeah, man, I think it's kind of obvious, but the children of former professionals have a massive advantage. Massive. So I think they've been getting that sort of benefit of the doubt that we're talking about since the day that they were born. I would imagine it has the same impact in the draft, too.
Who are you seeing, Paulie?
I don't have a player comp yet on him. I got some analysis. Hold on.
Okay. It was just like I'm watching basketball the other day. I think Edgerrin James' son plays for Cincinnati. Does that sound right?
Yes.
I
think so, yeah.
I'm just going, dang. All right, Edgerrin James' son, of course. He's playing basketball for the University of Cincinnati. Yeah, Paulie.
Okay, here's a player comp of a player who was drafted about 12 years ago, still in the league.
Andy Dalton.
Geno Smith is one of the player comps on Shedeur Sanders.
Okay.
Not a runner, drop back passer first. Style-wise, that makes sense.
Yeah. I keep waiting for Shedeur to just, like, break off on a run for 30 yards. But I never, he stayed in the pocket. And, man, did he take hits. He had to. That offensive line was not